저는 확실히 진짜 오랫동안 안 했고 지민이가 중국에서 다르다니 끝나고 나서 좀
Hello everyone, welcome back to Jikook Diaries channel. What if one simple hug could reveal feelings that words could never explain? In the middle of a live concert, Jungkook suddenly walked toward Jimin, and without warning, wrapped him in a warm embrace on stage. Fans froze, the crowd screamed, and within seconds, the internet exploded with one question. Was this just a friendly hug, or a moment that said everything? Stay with us, because this emotional moment might be one of the most meaningful interactions between them ever witnessed by ARMY. As the stage lights dimmed and the cheers of thousands of fans filled the arena, no one could have imagined that one simple moment would instantly captivate the hearts of millions around the world. That night, the concert proceeded as usual, full of energy, laughter, and warm interactions between the members. But amidst the thundering music and sparkling lights, something spontaneous happened. Jungkook walked up to Jimin, stared at him for a moment, and then suddenly embraced him tightly on stage. There was no cue, no script, just a hug that felt genuine, warm, and full of emotion. Within seconds, the entire arena erupted with the hysterical screams of ARMY. Fan cams were panning, trying to capture every second of the moment. And almost immediately, the short video went viral on social media, causing fans around the world to pause in their activities just to relive this simple embrace between two best friends who had been together for over a decade. For many, a hug might be just a casual gesture. But for fans who have followed Jimin and Jungkook's journey since their debut with BTS, the moment felt much more profound. There was something about the way they embraced each other. Unhurried, uncluttered, and unpretentious. It was as if the hug were a language that needed no words, a silent communication that only the two of them could understand. Seconds after the hug, Jimin's expression was slightly surprised, but then it transformed into a gentle, warm smile. He patted Jungkook's back gently, as if to say, "I'm here." Meanwhile, Jungkook seemed to hold the hug a little longer than usual, before slowly releasing it. The moment was brief, but it felt incredibly long to anyone who witnessed it. It didn't take long for social media to be filled with emotional reactions. Many fans wrote about how they felt something different from the hug. Some said it was a sign of support, while others believed it was a sign of affection deeper than mere friendship. But one thing almost everyone agreed on was that the moment felt incredibly sincere. Some fans even admitted to crying while rewatching the video. They said the hug reminded them of the long journey the two members have gone through, from challenging trainee days to global superstars loved by millions. Over the years, Jimin and Jungkook have shared stages, practices, laughter, and even hardships together. They've grown not just as colleagues, but as family. What made this moment even more touching was the timing. Many fans noticed that just before the hug, Jimin had just finished an emotional part of the song. His voice was soft yet soulful, and his facial expression showed exhaustion mixed with happiness. When Jungkook reached over and hugged him, it was as if he wanted to give him extra strength, a wordless support that only someone who truly cares can offer. In an entertainment world often filled with cameras and high expectations, spontaneous moments like this feel especially precious. There was no script dictating when to hug or how to react. It all happened naturally, amidst genuine emotion. That's why many fans said the hug felt honest. Hours after the concert ended, hashtags related to the moment were trending across various platforms. The fancam video titled, "Jungkook Suddenly Hugs Jimin on Stage," was viewed millions of times in a short time. Comments continued to pour in, most of them filled with expressions of emotion and gratitude for witnessing such a close relationship between the two beloved members. One comment caught the attention of many. One fan wrote that the hug wasn't just a spontaneous act, but a symbol of the long journey they've been through together. She wrote that over the years, Jimin has always been known as a warm and caring person, while Jungkook often shows great respect and admiration for his young. The hug, she said, was a manifestation of all the feelings that were never expressed directly. Many also recalled similar moments from the past. There was a time when Jungkook was seen waiting for Jimin backstage just to make sure he was okay. There was also a moment when Jimin proudly praised Jungkook after a successful performance. All those memories seemed to come together in a brief hug on stage that night.
Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up.
Shut up. No, nobody's talking. Like,
Shut up.
nobody's talking.
Interestingly, after the hug, the atmosphere on stage became warmer. The two members were seen laughing together, joking around as usual. But for the fans, something felt different. There was a depth of emotion that was hard to describe in words. It was as if they had just witnessed a small glimpse of a very private relationship, something rarely seen in public. Many fandom analysts say that the strength of Jimin and Jungkook's relationship lies in the mutual trust they have built over the years. They have been through tough times together, including busy schedules, industry pressures, and high fan expectations. In such situations, having someone they can rely on is crucial. That onstage hug may have been just a second in their long journey, but for many, that second held immense meaning. Some fans also noticed a small detail that made the moment even more special. They noticed how Jungkook's hand gently held Jimin's back, rather than just a brief hug. They also noticed how Jimin closed his eyes for a moment, as if enjoying the comfort of the hug. Small details like this made fans feel that the moment was truly sincere. As time went by, the video of the hug continued to be reshared by various fanbase accounts. Each time someone rewatched it, they discovered new details they had previously missed. Some noticed the smiles on the faces of the other members at the site. Others noticed the reaction of the audience in the background, who immediately erupted in hysterical screams. But behind all these reactions, one message felt very clear. The relationship between Jimin and Jungkook is something incredibly precious to fans. They are not just bandmates, but also best friends who have grown up together since a young age. That onstage hug served as a reminder that behind the glitz and glamour of the entertainment world, there are real human connections built through time, trust, and affection. For many ARMY, this moment also symbolized hope. Hope that true friendship still exists, even amidst the harsh pressures of the industry. Hope that genuine relationships can endure as time passes. And most importantly, the hope that they will continue to see such heartwarming moments in the future. When the stage lights finally dimmed and the concert ended, fans left with unforgettable memories. They may not have been able to speak directly with their idols, but through a simple moment like that hug, they felt emotionally connected. They felt like they had witnessed something deeply personal, something that couldn't be faked. And perhaps that's why the video continues to be watched over and over again. Not because of its length or spectacular visuals, but because of the emotion it embodied. The hug was simple yet meaningful, short yet deeply memorable. Ultimately, the moment when Jungkook suddenly embraced Jimin on stage wasn't just about two idols embracing each other. It was about a long journey, about trust, about support, and about a relationship that has been built over the years. And for fans, one thing became crystal clear after witnessing that moment. Sometimes, a single hug can say everything. And maybe that's why this moment touched so many hearts around the world. Because sometimes, love, friendship, and deep connection don't need long speeches or dramatic words. Sometimes, all it takes is one simple hug to show how much someone truly cares. The sudden hug from Jungkook to Jimin on stage may have lasted only a few seconds, but for millions of fans, it felt like a message that spoke louder than anything else. A reminder of how far they've come together, how strong their bond has become, and how their connection continues to warm the hearts of ARMY everywhere. What do you think about this beautiful moment? Did that hug feel special to you too? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear your feelings and reactions. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss another heartwarming Jikook story. Thank you for watching. Stay safe, stay kind, and keep supporting Jimin and Jungkook with all your love. See you in the next video.